Hey everybody, it's Scott Steen with winnersandwhiners.com coming to you from the Mike Schmidt studio deep in the bowels of the Winners and Whiners Sports and Entertainment Complex to bring you today's Deep 3. As always, please don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe. Tell your friends, share us on social media. Check us out on social media over there at Winners Whiners over on Twitter, and of course Winners and Whiners on the old Facebook. So check us out, interact over there. Let us know how you're doing. And of course, in the comments section, as always, let me know what you guys are on today. What are you playing? We got some darn fine cappers here, as you guys are putting up your picks every day. And what I like is like you got some baseball picks, you got some soccer picks, you got some picks from tennis. I am amazed how many good tennis cappers we have. So keep putting up those picks. C-Dub, keep crushing on soccer, brother. That's I admire anybody that can keep their eye on that many different soccer leagues and do the job that you do. So keep up the great work. Everybody share your picks, because when you get your picks right, besides winning your bet, which of course is the idea, but you're going to get a little bonus. You're going to get the much coveted shout out on the next video at the very end. So you will get the recognition that you so richly deserve from your fellow handicappers and sports bettors. And don't forget to check out our websites, winnersandwhiners.com and statsalt.com for all of your sports betting needs, deep dives into every single game going on in America every single day. And of course, don't forget our newest partner there for you folks out in New Jersey. It's pointsbet.com. It is the fastest growing, coolest handicap era sports betting site anywhere on the interwebs. They've got a bunch of cool props. In fact, I'm not going to do this every day, but I am going to be doing my favorite prop of the day from over there at PointsBet, and it's good. It should be fun. And it is available at other sportsbook. I checked; it's not just there. They have a lot of unique props, but if you look right, you can find it. I'm not just going to bet on a bet for you guys that's for those of you that aren't able to bet in New Jersey. So we're gonna have a little fun with that. And the thing that I'm most excited about, dude, and I'm going to be going to Jersey here in a couple of weeks to check this out. I'm very, very excited. I like doing the points bet thing where you actually get paid as your bet does better. So if you say you take Milwaukee -7 and they cover by 16, you win an additional 9 units, guys. So or they win by 16, cover by 9. Actually, technically, you'd win an additional 9 units over and above your 7. So very cool. I'm super excited about that. Going to meet with the points bet folks, and rock and roll. So check that out for all you Jersey people. Keep it in mind. Spread the word to anybody that you know in Jersey, because we are a coming at PointsBet. So at PointsBet rather. So check that out. All right, guys. Quick recap of yesterday. Ho! Hit it, baby. We hit the plus 280 money, and actually by the time that game went off, I got it at plus 290 on the Chicago White Sox as they romped over the Houston Astros. It's a beautiful thing. We are certainly not going to hit those all the time. In fact, we're not going to play them very often, but every once in a while, a little bit of value peeks its head out there, and we're going to you know what? This is a good place to take a shot. So we took a shot, and the White Sox rewarded us in nice fashion. We did not have such good luck on our Seattle, Texas first 5 over. In fact, that game, they never. Well, the good news is we got it down to 5.5. The number dropped on that from 12 to 11.5. We actually got the first 5 at 5.5. Whoopee! It ended up being 2-1 for the whole game. So no bueno on that one. And we did have the Minnesota LA Angels no first inning run. That game was postponed. You might see that bet coming up here in just a minute. Spoiler alert. And on the premium side, we went 2-1. We hit a 2-unit play and a 1-unit play, and we did lose a 2-unit play. Our 2-unit play that we lost was the Cincinnati-Milwaukee under. That one was just barely under the total of 7.5, as I think Milwaukee scored a total of 42 runs together. I don't know what it was. It was 13, 11, 13, whatever. It was, it's amazing how quickly you lose interest in those games once they go over your number. But on the rally side, we had the Miami Marlins to win, to take care of their game and sweep Detroit. Don't look now, the Marlins have won 6 straight. And we had the Washington Nationals, New York Mets over 6.5 as DeGrom squared off against mighty Max Scherzer. And lo and behold, it was 1-0 through 6 innings, and then the New York Mets hung a 6th spot in the bottom of the 7th to take that game to 6-1 and make us winners. So we go 2-1 on the premium side, and we go 1-1 with serious value on the Deep-3. All right, so a little better day than yesterday is what I'm saying to you guys. So let's start off with the points bet that I like here. It's from the Toronto-Milwaukee game, and I was checking points bets for a cool prop to play. Okay, and here's the one that came across that I like the best. No team will go wire to wire. In other words, no team will get the lead and keep the lead throughout the entire game. There will be at least one lead change in the contest. No wire to wire winner is minus 125. So you're laying 5-4 on the number. So I went back and checked because that sounded like a pretty good price. I said, well, that seems like something that happens fairly frequently. Here's the deal. Went back and checked the last two series with Toronto. They're so far in the 4 games against the Bucks, there has been a lead change in 3 of them, so it's 3-1. And then in the 7 games that they played prior to that against the Philadelphia 76ers, it went 6-1. So that's a total of 9 times there's been a lead change out of Toronto's 11 contests. How about Milwaukee? They've blown some people out. They've had some big leads over their last 2 series. Of course, they went also 3-1 on the last 4 games. Derp. But on the series before that against Boston, 5-0. 5-0 against the Celtics. So they have gone 9-1 as far as no wire to wire. I think that's a great play, guys. If I'm going to only lay in 5-4, and between them, I've got an 8-3-3 record, so I'm 6-1. Obviously those things don't match up exactly, but it gives you a pretty good idea, and I'm thinking we should be laying a little more money here. I like my points bet, prop bet of the day. No wire to wire winner, minus 125 in the Milwaukee-Toronto game. And I told you we might see it again. We got the same pitchers going, so we're going to back this. They've had an extra day's rest even in the Minnesota LA Angels game. Perez against Harvey. We talked about it yesterday. These 2 pitchers. Perez has given up a first inning run in just 2 of his 10 starts, while Harvey has done it in just 3 of his 9. No team gives away fewer first inning than the runs, 17%. Harvey, like I said, hasn't had a great season. He's been decent in the first inning. And the Twins, they only score in the first inning about 32% of the time. I think we've got good value here as we have the LA Angels, Minnesota Twins, not to score in the first inning. And checking in with our last game, it's the contest in the American League East as the Baltimore Orioles take on the New York Yankees up there in New York. I'm looking at the run line here, minus 130. You got Dylan Bundy going against Baltimore, against Tanaka for the Yankees. Yankees been getting it done against the Birds in this series using the long ball. The Orioles are awful at pitching. They really, really are. No team has given up more dongs than Baltimore. They've given up 100 on the nose. And Dylan Bundy has done his part, surrendering 11 home runs so far this season. That is good for 15th worst in the majors. Fun fact, Baltimore has 3 of the 15 pitchers that are the worst in the majors at giving up home runs. Tanaka, he's been decent so far, posting an ERA of 3.09. He's given up just 3 earned in his last 3 games, and that covers 19 1/3 innings. I think he's trending the right way. Bundy's looked a little better lately. He doesn't go deep, however. It would be highly unlikely for him to make it out of the 6th inning before the Baltimore pen gets involved. And guess what? They suck. So if we don't get it done against Dylan Bundy, if he just gives up 1 or 2 to the Yanks in 5 1/3, we've still got a good shot to take care of business there against an awful Baltimore bullpen that likes to bring gasoline to the fire. So let's get down on the New York Yankees run line, minus 130. And, of course, the Minnesota LA Angels, no first inning run. And the Milwaukee Toronto, no wire-to-wire winner, minus 125. At the end of these 3 games, you guys can join me. We'll pick up our winning tickets, and we will head back to the window. All right, we talked about it a little bit, and we'll go ahead and get our numbers up there for the premium plays. We have just a few spots left. As you guys know, we limit the spots. We've had a huge buy-in here as people have really been getting behind doing what we're doing as far as assigning a unit value to the plays. Everybody really seems to like that. We've been having success with it. So If you're interested, you want to get usually somewhere. A bad day we'll give out 2. We usually give out 3, sometimes 4, even 5 on a rare occasion, but usually 2 to 3 plays, pretty regular, sent directly to you. Plus, I do a personalized video for all of my premium subscribers. You guys get to see that every day as well, and you have access to this gigantic head that has actually a tiny, tiny pea-sized brain in it. But if you guys have any questions about the games that we're doing, any other games that you're looking at, handicapping in general, money management, anything like that, I'm available every single day for questions from members. So if you're interested, follow the link. Get yourself signed up, about $4 a day. And, yeah, you can have that. You can drink yourself a cup of coffee at home instead of stopping by that fancy place on your way to work. And you can have yourself free picks. How about that? What could be better? All right, so let's take a look at the shout-outs for today, shall we? Cody congratulated me on the White Sox picks. Says you got to love those when you hit. Makes you feel like you get over on the bookie. Absolutely right, Cody. For those of you guys that are new, you don't know kind of what I'm all about. The main thing I'm about taking money from bookies, from sports books, and from offshore sites. No offense, PointsBet, but we love you. We hope everybody uses you, but we're here to beat you and the rest of them. So bring it on. So yeah, Cody, yeah, it feels great, dude. Hitting almost 3-1. Love it. Chicago had an early lead. They pissed it away, and I went, yeah. And I know everybody out there went, yep, here it goes. Houston's going to take care of business. But Chicago came back and they did their thing. So, yeah, he wrote me in the 8th, but it looks like money. It was. We had to sweat out the 9th just a little bit. They had what were they up 8-3, and they had the bases loaded, 1 out, changed pitchers. And I'm trying to think who it was that drove it to the wall. Lefty leadoff man, Reddick, and he drove it to the edge of the track and just dead center field. And of course that scored a run, but it gave them 2 outs, and that was the end of it. They popped out to end the game. No sweat, but if anybody besides me was not sweating that game, I think you're lying. So, yeah. So thanks, Cody. We like it, man. Yeah, he says, Major League Baseball has been rough since Sunday. Yeah, he says it's thrown quite a few folks off. I agree. The Bucks too. Yeah, absolutely, dude. That's it ain't been our best week. I'm not gonna lie. You know, I'm here bragging when I hit, and I'm here telling you that I suck when I don't. So it's all about the long haul. You guys know the drill. It's all about the long term, and we're doing fine over the long haul. But yeah, it's like that. That's what it does. But I think we're pulling out a little bit here. I think this. Hopefully this plus 280 is going to get us off the schneid there a little bit. Mark Richmond said, happy over Bailey Day. Needless to say, he's going to be taking the over in the KC game at 10, plus 105. Nicely done, Mark. Yeah, you guys, again, can thank me for Homer Bailey's terrible performance because, as we all know, the only time Homer Bailey does well is when I bet against him. So that includes totals, when I count on him to give up a shit ton of runs, or have a generally all-around terrible performance. So, Mark and the rest of you, you're welcome. You're welcome. I can't promise I'm going to staff dreadful homer for the rest of the season, but take him when you can get him, guys. Nice hit on that one. Miguel said, speaking of value, he got the Mets at minus 1.5. Well done at plus 225. Nice hit. He had the money line bets on the Cubs, Mets, Braves, and Stros. Hey, Miguel, that sounds like a pretty fine day, brother. Well done. Legion of Picks, he had the Cardinals run line in the second game, fading Homer Bailey. Again, you're welcome, Legion of Picks. Derek A., it's been a rough week. Absolutely, brother. Absolutely. I take full blame for every pick I put out there, and it has been a rough week. Today, he got the A's over 4.5 on the run line. A's over 4.5. He had the run line on the A's. Today, he had the A's over 4.5. Good. Okay. The A's money line and a heavy on the Brewers money line. Never a doubt, Derek, you had that one in hand with the Brewers, and then had to sweat it out as they came roaring back after they let them tie it up. So, nice. It's always kind of fun to sweat those when you hit them. They suck when you sweat them and they don't go your way, but a fun sweat is a good deal. So, nice job, Derek. And Ninja, he had the A's on the money line. Also had the Padres on the money line. California team's playing pretty good ball right now. Looking at you, San Francisco. Come on, let's go. Rocco. Oh, Rocco said you're wasting your money on that Houston game. Houston will blast them. Take the run line. Oh, Rocco. Usually, you would have been right because, after all, It was almost a 3-1 underdog, but came out for us today, Rocco. Hope you had some other wins that you got paid off for, brother. The astute Aardvark said, I'm the second capper that I trust to point me to the White Sox value. Going to dig into that cent. Update. Hey, Doug, it is good value, but I'm going to keep my gun holstered. Oh, the Aardvark. He kept his little tiny Aardvark gun. I get a picture of an Aardvark gun. Anyway, kept it in his holster. It's all right, brother. It happens to the best of us. We've all got plays we make that we regret. We all got plays that we didn't make that we didn't get on, and we regret that as well. I guarantee you we're going to hit more. Hang in there, and I hope you had a decent day other than that. Rico Ramos said, no score in the first inning, the Reds versus the Brewers. Well done. It's about the only inning they did not score in. Yeah, you're right. Mike Lilcat had Brewers today in a spot play. Good spot for the Brewers. Well done, Mike. And C-Dub, he had Domzell, and he had Zalgiris Quano. Absolutely, C-Dub. Nicely done. Nicely done to all you guys. We're back in the saddle, baby. It's going to happen. We had a little dippity dip there with our especially the end of basketball, dude. Yeah, that sucked too. Yeah, so we've had a rough few days, but the big man's back and we're ready to get some wins. So you guys take care. Good luck today, everybody. Don't forget to tell me what you're playing and tell me your prop bet of the day. I forgot to talk about that. If you got a cool prop bet, if you get it up early enough, we'll see if we can get it over the gang over there at PointsBet, and you could have your very own prop bet on the site. All right, guys, take care. Have a great day, and we'll see you tomorrow. Good luck.